Alright guys, welcome to Happy Place Aquatics. Sunday in the fish room. Gonna do a little bit of, let's just get to it. It's a little bit of a product review. So as you can see back there is the Aquarium Co-op upflow tube. I purchased this as a standalone unit. It is now part of the Aquarium Co-op sponge filter. It's been running in this tank for 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, you can see we have no air at all. I repeat, no air at all. It's actually a little over 2 weeks. So the other one I had running in another tank for 2 weeks, plugged up tight. There it is, the other end of it. So, with that being said, we're gonna redo this. So, we all know I am an Aquarium Co-op person for sponge filters. I've had them for a long time. We are going to attach this back to that. Stay tuned. So you can see that I'm not BSing you guys. Cut the air line. Air. I am going to hook this back to the Aquarium Co-op sponge filter like a normal airflow, because I'm not doing this. I like the Aquarium Co-op sponge filter. The sponge filter is fantastic. I would recommend the sponge filter to anybody who likes sponge filters. However, I wouldn't do the upflow tube. Almost dropped my phone. Alright, as you see, connects like normal. Take it. And we're back to normal sponge filter. And there you can see. So, Jesus, I'm going to drop this phone. I'm not left-handed, I'm using my left hand. But, so guys, the upflow tube. It is now part of the Aquarium Co-op sponge filter. It's a bad move in my idea, in my mind. And I'll tell you why. When it plugs up, I've put 150 PSI through it with my shop compressor. No go. And you guys, you can see I use Aquarium Co-op sponge filters. I mean, I use them, it's what I do. So, I have modified the Aquarium Co-op Easy Flow tube to work like the old school ones you would use with a Matten filter. It doesn't do the same. The air, I mean, it does flow water, but it doesn't do what you want it to do. I will attach what I did to it in this video. Alright guys, I know I said I was going to attach a video. I'm not going to. I'm just going to continue filming. You have this right here. This is your Easy Flow tube adapter. You can see the holes right there. They are super tiny. I mean super tiny. And in theory this should work, but it doesn't. So I said I improved on it, so here we go. We're going to do a little bit of ingenuity. So here you have your upflow tube. Right here. This is your upflow tube. This is the base of an Aquarium Co-op sponge filter. This one is a used one off of another filter that I have taken out of service. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you what I do. So here it is. We'll set this aside for the moment. Take you a drill. You need a drill bit that's about the same size as your airline, but however, when you're starting out, you want to start with a smaller bit. So what I do is I start at the top right here, kind of where the bend is, and I drill a hole. And try not to drill a hole in your finger. I have a small pilot hole because I want to start small, that way I don't break the plastic. I'm going to step up to the largest bit in this set, and I'm going to open the hole up. I've opened the hole. It's not big enough to accept the airline, however. So I take this and I go and I just make the hole a little bit bigger. You're going to have some residue on the inside. It's going to be plastic, so be careful. Get yourself a box cutter. And just clean it up. You can use an X-Acto knife. You can use whatever you have available that will clean it up to deburr the plastic, because you do not want plastic floating around inside of your tank. Don't believe it's good for the fish. So once your hole is drilled, and everything is cleared out like you want it to, you're not going to have a perfect hole unless, you're just anal about doing it. You'll have an opening like that. You can take your airline. Well, I'm going to have to do mine kind of backwards because this is already attached. I can fix it. And then knock that over at the same time. Take your airline, put it in the hole, and thread it down until it comes out the other end, like so. And then you can run your normal little piece back on there, because you got to have that. And then you attach it back to the sponge filter adapter. Voila. I'll show you one in action. Let's walk you over there. Fish. And I'll see you on the other side. As you can see, this one has already been modified and is flowing water. So that's how I have improved on the Aquarium Co-op Easy Flow tube. Now, my honest review, would I use this product ever again? No. I don't think it was well thought out. I think it was rushed. I think it's cheap. However, the sponge filters, I will give a 10 out of 10. If you buy the kit, you do get the upflow tube with it. Don't use the upflow tube unless you want to drill it and manufacture it like I just did. As you see, it does work. You get surface break, but it's a hassle that you shouldn't have to do for a regular sponge filter. So with that said, I give the Easy Flow tube I'll give it a 0 stars. The sponge filter, I'll give it a 10 because the sponge filter itself is perfect. They do last a while. However, but it's not even about the sponge filter. Well, it actually is, because the sponge filter comes now with that Easy Flow kit. So guys, do yourself a favor. Don't use it. And hopefully they can make a product that, actually I think I improved their product, but that's just me. But guys, don't buy the kit. Don't buy the kit separate. If you buy the sponge filter, like I said, use the sponge filter as a sponge filter. That is my review of the Aquarium Co-op upflow tube. It's not worth the money or the hassle. Guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. If you like this kind of content, please let me know. Nothing in my fish room is sponsored by anybody but myself. The only person that has helped me in my fish room is my wife. And my local fish store guy doesn't actually help me here, he just supplies me with fish. But other than that, I have no sponsors. This is me doing an honest review on a product that I think is trash. Don't buy it. Use the sponge filter, don't use the upflow tube. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Don't forget, it's your hobby. Do it your way.